morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone, and welcome to my reaction video for Spiritbox's Constance. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Peter Kavari. I'm an award-winning screenwriter, film director, run an independent film company called GP2 Entertainment. I'm also a film festival director at AFI International Film Festival and adjudicator. I'll be looking at music videos, films, or clips of films, cutscenes in video games, and breaking down the language of storytelling from my angle and what I can share with all of you out there at home. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these, and put in comments what you'd like me to look at next, and I'll consider all of them. And without further ado, let's get stuck into it. Ooh. Okay, before she starts singing, there's a lot to talk about here already, but I would just say that the production quality and values in this are absolutely phenomenal for a music video. The lighting is incredible. The use of close-up shots and juxtaposition between one shot to the next to tell the story is obviously already really strong here. There's layers of parallel storytelling going on between the band members that we see, who are clearly gearing up for something. You can see them readying in their positioning as well, and their blocking. And the shots we see of what I believe is the main character here, the grandmother. Let's take a step back here, and there's beautiful volumetric lighting as well, really soft volumetric lighting with haze blown in. We use a lot of that to achieve that sort of look. You know, when you see that sort of fog, that's what that is. It's kind of smelly as well on set, but we get used to it. Love those drums. Oh, we'll talk about that. Mirrors, usually one of our worst enemies for a filmmaker on set, because they obviously reflect everything, and we often have to avoid them for equipment, lighting, and to be able to capture what we need. This is a beautiful use of framing. So on the right third, we see her reflection, and left third, we see her in reality. I don't know if that's a motif they're setting up. I'm assuming it probably is, but it's absolutely glorious filmmaking here at its finest. And we've got really great framing, great lighting. In terms of orange and teal, absolutely classic color scheme in the palette. I like the way the song sounds already. What a voice. Oh, that hits really hard. Damn. Okay, her voice is absolutely incredible. That drop was phenomenal. Okay, there's clearly a foreboding happening here, and the lyrics are pretty clear. In the beginning, we get a sense that it's quite a nice melody, and the music is quite calming. That changes quite quickly. I've also noticed a few shots here where things appear to be kind of not quite right, a little bit off kilter as well. And the juxtaposition seems to be snapping around a little bit in terms of what's happening in the story. So let's see how that evolves. I'm just going to kick back before that drop. Also bear in mind of what they're showing. There's parallel action happening here, but think about what they're choosing to show you, because that's really important. What do you feel? What do you see? Everything is chosen. Guitar riff is so pretty. Oh my god, that makeup is so good. Props to all the makeup artists out there, because they're underappreciated. A lot of people in this industry are underappreciated. The costume designer in this is absolutely phenomenal. The choice of color is really on point. And there's a lot to that, because you have to be able to think about the lighting as well, the character, the meaning of color, which also has its own meaning depending on what you choose, and make sure that it all works together for the mise-en-scene, which is everything composed that you see and experience. Great use of slow-mo. Wow. Oh my lord. Okay, whoever directed this is incredible. Alright, clearly things are about to go down here. We have incredible use of shadow here, and shooting into the dark, or shooting into the shadow is what I like to call it, which can mean many different things, but a silhouette like this, with her being in the dark like that, normally just it's a real sense of doom, gloom, depression, a very dark state of mind. Okay, all their faces were blurred. That's pretty damn heavy. If stuff blurring like that happens, and you've made this or you've shot this and it's unintentional, that's a massive mistake. But this looks very much intentional. I can tell by her expression over here, her daughter, that things are not okay. Oh my god. Okay, for every filmmaker out there, study this. This is insane. The level of storytelling that's happening here without a single line of dialogue. It's like all subtext underneath what is happening on the surface. The surface is the song itself, which is incredible. I love this song already. It's great. But all the subtext is the story underneath is so well done and laid out without telling you anything, but you can feel it and you can experience it, and you experience what this family is going through. And for anyone who's been through tough times, this really, really hits. Like, I don't know the full story yet, but this is heavy. And it's not just heavy in terms of the genre of music, but what's unfolding is very relatable for anyone who's experienced loss and a different mental state. Like looking at the grandmother, this is clearly signs of dementia, which is heartbreaking for anyone who's experienced it, and I hope it doesn't happen to you or anyone that you know and love. All right, let's keep going. Love that. Argument with that, actually hearing the argument. Wow. I look around, but it's so hard for me. I've been listening to these lyrics, and good lord, this is so well written. I'm going to actually put that a pause on this shot. I'm going to talk about the use of angles and the use of Dutch angles or alternate angles to throw the viewer a bit. And this is saying a lot in one frame. You see a shadow of someone on the wall. We don't know who that is. Clearly not herself. She's lying down on the bed. And she's lying down, but things don't feel right. Why is that? Because we're used to cinema being a certain way. It's like when you're on the left third, you look out on the right. And your right third, you look out on the left. We often shoot out of the normal, out of the thirds or out of eye line, or in an alternate angle to say something. This looks like her whole world is just out of order. It's off angle, it's Dutch, it's off kilter. Ooh. Wow, okay, there's your motif. Incredible framing, choice of everything here is really on point. And I must say again, the lighting is just so consistently beautiful. And they didn't flood this with light, where quite often what early filmmakers do is they overlight everything. But this is almost like a horror film under the surface of a family drama. I mean, her eyes are just pleading here. They're pleading for help, you know. And you look at how they split that mirror, and it's like she doesn't know herself anymore. Wow. Oh my lord. Okay, this really hits. Whew. Okay. The actors in this are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they haven't said a word, and I can feel their performance. It just drools off the screen. Like, it's just so well done, so polished. The use of, I can't find the exact frame right now, but the use of reverse is something that I use also myself. I used it recently in 30, which is shooting and then playing back in reverse. And it's quite eerie, it's haunting, it's kind of like an undercutting poetic storytelling that you can use to set your story into a different motion and deliver a message. Things are going in the wrong order here. Things are going backwards. Things are disappearing. Faces are blurring. Like it's almost like I'm experiencing what she's going through, and what the family's going through as well. But this is definitely from their POV. I have to call out the singer and the band are absolutely incredible. So emotive. There's performances, and they feel everything. You know, and it says a lot. I mean, when we're making movies, it's the same thing. You have to be in it. You have to be believable, you know, when you're delivering. And it's something that I talk about as a director with my actors, you know, at times, but I don't directly discuss it with them. I lead them to help them get into character. It's almost like the band themselves are in it as characters in the story. I wonder, like, I don't know the background to this, but I wonder if they've been through this themselves. It seems too personal. Ooh. Holy shit. If it was an Act 2, that was it. Oh, there's a lot. There was a lot in that. Everything just fell to pieces. Man, talk about getting like music composition and storytelling like right on point. I mean, we use composition to accentuate our stories in films. I feel music videos have a very similar, almost not quite responsibility, but a language that they use in terms of how they marry these two elements up. You know, it's what you hear and what you see is so important, and what you hear is half of the film, or half the music video, and the other half should be what you're experiencing visually. That was just so much I couldn't stop. Like, it actually hit like a ton of bricks. Let's pull that back for a minute. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much in that, so much heaviness in that, so much burden. And we end it with a sense of calm that we started with, but it's a calm of dread, it's a calm of loss. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna need to recover from this one. And listen to the song in its entirety and just absorb it. Spiritbox, that was insane. Absolutely insane. I feel for anyone out there who's experienced dementia or a family member with dementia, because that would be absolutely heartbreaking. As a screenwriter, as a storyteller, that cut through me like razor blades, with jetpacks strapped onto them. Like, that was such an experience. If you're a filmmaker yourself, I want you to go back and think about every shot they used here, what it did for you, what it did for the story, how it progressed the story, and what unfolded. There's so many layers in this. Not just the choice of lighting and colors. I mean, it was very much, and there was a big shift there when things got heavy, when more of like the orange came in, not just the teal, and things started getting like kind of in a sense of fiery. I really will need to research the history behind this song from here in, because I'm really curious and I look forward to diving into more music videos like this one. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown. This is really, really top grade stuff here. Really well done to Spiritbox, to the producers, director behind this. To put something like this together, it's a work of art. Really is. If you like what I did today, please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you all around, and hopefully I'll see you in the comments. Tell me what you felt watching this. See you next time.